1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show.
The most dangerous animal. What about number 2? Who do you think is second?
Humans.
Yeah, go for it again. Yeah, humans are the second most dangerous animal, and we are responsible, apparently, for up to 475,000 homicides or murders every year. Now, that, of course, is just humans against humans, but that doesn't count, perhaps, our inhumanity to the animals. We obviously kill a lot of animals, insects, and other things, so we'll perhaps come to that in a minute. Okay, number 3 then. What do you think the third most dangerous animal is?
The third most dangerous animal will probably be snakes.
Very good, yeah. You've been looking at my notes, haven't you? That's good. Yeah, snakes are responsible for roughly 100,000 to 150,000 deaths every year due to venomous bites. I mean, that's quite a staggering number that many people lose their lives having been bitten by a snake. That's pretty awful. Okay, next one, number 4, but this is probably the third if we're looking at most deadliest to humans, which we are. So the third one after the mosquito, snakes, what's the third one that kills most humans?
The third one would be scorpions.
No, good guess. It's actually dogs.
Oh.
The third deadliest animal to humans, if excluding our own species, as I've said, and it accounts for up to 60,000 deaths annually, primarily through the dreadful illness rabies. If you get bitten. In fact, I read a story a few months ago of a British lady who was on holiday somewhere. It may have been Morocco, and a little dog, simply innocently, if you like, came up and licked her on her arm. She thought nothing of it at all. It wasn't a bite, it was a lick. She was over there with her family, her children and everything. 3 or 4 months later, and I gather rabies can incubate for 3 or 4 months, even longer.
Oh, wow.
She suddenly started developing symptoms of rabies. And of course, if you don't get immediately vaccinated after you've been bitten or licked in this case, then there's no cure. And she died a very unpleasant death, according to her family. So rabies is a very disastrous illness. Thankfully, it's not been in this country for many years, so that's good. And then the last one in terms of danger is freshwater snails. I'm not sure I really know what they are, but apparently they cause between 20,000 and 200,000 deaths each year by spreading the parasitic disease schistosomiasis. Got to be careful how you say that one. Schistosomiasis, so whatever that is. So they're the most dangerous animals. Now, if we move on from there, as I say, we share our lives on this planet with these people, and I'd like us to look at a saying that it's a well-known phrase. I think it's from the Bible. We're not doing religion, but I'm paraphrasing this to this: greater love has no one than this, that someone lays down their life for a friend or for another. Right? Now, before we get on to that, because we need to think what are friends and so on, I'm going to ask you a question. Around your home, do you kill flies and moths and any other bugs that fly around?
Well, I didn't. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang, with fun.
Well, I didn't. Where I used to live on my own, I didn't have that problem. Uh, I don't know why. I didn't have that problem. Occasionally, you'd have a bit of one of them tiny, annoying flies, but that's very, very rare, and this only happens in the summer. However, where I've moved in to now with my wife, Janet, um, she has a zapper that she uses to zap them. That was the first time I've seen
Mm.
anything like that. I mean, I know the zapper they have takeaways. It's like a light bulb, but usually up there innocently, and then the flies, they're attracted to the light, or the moths, they're attracted to the light, and
Yeah.
then once they go there, it just zaps them and kills them. I know I've heard of that one, but I've never seen a. This one actually looks like one of the bats that they use at Wimbledon.
Tennis racket, that sort of thing.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
tennis racket. Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like a
Yeah.
tennis racket. It just goes zoop, and it just goes zoop. I like the noise it makes. Well, poor animals or poor
Yeah.
insects. Yeah. So I don't personally. I even let spiders walk around. I just sometimes I'll pick them up and delicately and chuck them out. But they make their way back in. I don't know how, but
Yeah, yeah. Spiders are often an exception, aren't they? Because we're always told, it's a phrase, isn't there? If you wish to live and thrive, let a spider run alive. A lot of people, I think myself included, don't like to kill a spider. If you see one, you try and
all right.
put it outside. I agree
Yeah,
with you on that. But otherwise, you don't have any problem. And I'm not saying you're right or wrong. We're probably the
yeah,
vast majority of people do try and get rid of bugs around their home, because
yeah,
flies and things can pass on bugs to humans. Moths, the little moths, they can eat the clothes. But I had a customer when I used to work for a living a few years ago, and I was having lunch with her one day, and we were talking about this for some reason in general. And she said that she never ever would kill anything, any live thing in her home. And I sort of
yeah,
asked her about it. I said, well, what about a wasp? What about stuff that could sting you and so on? And she said, nope, no, I believe that the planet has loads of life, teems with life, and I've got no more right to kill those little creatures than killing anything else. So I thought that was quite an interesting stance, and probably a very ethically strong stance, isn't it? Not to kill another creature. I think the
mm,
received wisdom on these things is
1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. He'll introduce the gang who'll make the show go with a bang.